Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
We're going back to Deep Purple today. And this one comes from 1972. It says Scandinavia. And it's Lazy, which is a song off of Machine Head. It's the second to last song on the album. It's just before Space Truckin'.
Space Truckin'.
Pretty lengthy track, even on the record. I believe this is 11 minutes. People tell me this is a good clip. I tend to believe that since we have not been led astray yet. So here's the Mach 2 lineup, the most famous of all, playing a track off their most famous album. Adrian, have you seen this before?
I haven't seen this, no.
But you might be familiar with the track, is that what you're saying?
A little bit. Okay.
Yeah, all right. All right, well, let's see what we have here then.
Here's a thing which is also off the new album Machine Head, out in a few weeks' time, and it's a kind of rhythm and blues type of thing. It's a thing called Lazy, this one, Lazy.
Not bad at all.
Oh, pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff happening in that song. I'm sorry to admit, a lot of times I skip over that song to get to Space Truckin'. I think I understand why after this listening. I mean, there's good stuff going on in the beginning too, but to me, it just doesn't seem like anything really starts happening until a few minutes into it.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of buildup there. And I noticed that actually at the top with Jon Lord. He's playing at first, it sounds like, with some kind of overdriven component in the organ. Like maybe he's just got the volume up or one of the amps for the organ or something. Maybe, I don't know.
I was thinking maybe it was the drums or something. Maybe they were going like really low or something.
Jon Lord's organ was actually overdriving and making a beat. That's what that was. There was something in the generation, that was creating that pum, 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 pum. And then he played off that. And then after that, he started slamming the keyboard up and down a little bit to create more kind of reverberation from within, because they usually have a reverb right inside the organ. And I think he was playing with that. This is when I noticed that Ritchie Blackmore has two guys behind his two Marshall stacks. Or maybe they're not both his stacks, I'm not sure. But yeah, guys standing back there just in case something happens, like Ritchie Blackmore tries to knock them over. Mm-hmm. But in this case, he did it to get the reverb. There's a spring reverb inside the amp, and you could hear it going off when he did that. And that was a very deliberate action to get that spring reverb.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've done that as well. I used to have a spring reverb, and sometimes I'd be recording. I just punch it or something, and
yeah.
Like,
or just kick the amp, Yeah, or you can just hit it on top like that and do it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just shake my fist and go bang. And go,
I had a twin reverb I did that with all the time. It was fun. Yeah. Anyway, all the analog effects at their fingertips, essentially, back in 1972. And making a go of it and creating this piece. So yeah, it may have been a little indulgent, but that's all right. It was interesting listening to how they built it up, and then they got into it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I think I may have actually heard this riff before. And
well, they use a classic, 12-bar blues.
Yeah, I noticed that. Except for the that.
Yeah, they do different stuff too.
All right. Well, that was pretty cool. I must say. I enjoyed that. That was pretty good. And I'm glad the instruments were spared once again. It must not have been the end of the concert. All right. So, so folks, if you have other Deep Purple suggestions for us, some people have gotten some pretty good ones in. Leave them below if there's something that you think is missing. We've done quite a number of them now, but just keep suggesting them. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. Okay. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See y'all later.